right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey. Big 13 heavy. Great job. It's hot.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23. There we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Decent 24. Eleven.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Red on red. Take right open. 11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On red. Go. Red.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A tight end in motion now. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And now again he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Whoa! And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Detroit. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, go, 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 go. 11, 11. Silver.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Ralph, Ralph. All right, here we go. Done. 30 left. 11, ag X.
Throwing is Lawrence. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Step.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, it's the Lions who have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, set. Go.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be close to that first down marker, maybe about a yard short. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's the Lions punt team now. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Ready up.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, kill. It's hot.
To throw is Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Go. Here we go, son.
Here's Lawrence. Going for it all. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
This will be taken in at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. That's quickly out to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Williams in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
They send the tight end in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Back to the air one more time. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
Hey, Lion! Go, let's go! 13, Lou! Go!
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
11. Take right open. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. Going up top. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 50 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here for...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the 1st down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. First and 10.
Let's go now. Tight. 19 tight. Top 62.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
by Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
He'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Tight end going in motion here. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
Back to the air one more time. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll look to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Slot man in motion left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's Gibbs. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. He had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
Throwing now from the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Hey, easy. Route. Roll. Unlock line.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Hey, run. Hey, I'm gun.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be tracked down and intercepted.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
They'll run with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Warrior 17. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This drive starts at the 21. It's
right,
1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to try it here again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars go up by 7, 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. He'll drop to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Williams in motion. On second down, it's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. They'll throw out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hey. 13, Luke. Still.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second
Rip,
and
23.
At the 37
Stay right open.
Second down, Lawrence. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go, son.
Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken around the 11. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Go, go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
11, Agate. Silver.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Jaguars have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are going to extend their lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Putting the tight end in motion. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And for the moment, that's a first down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's caught by Gibbs. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Back to the air one more time. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These could be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this game.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown. They'll
look to throw again. for a third time today, he's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the outside, that's St. Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They motion the slot man left. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. He'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
It is 3rd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is hot. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Route.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the...
To win, to